We're live. Awesome. Okay, everyone's in the frame this week. We don't have to do any adjusting.
No adjusting.
All right. Are you seeing it pop up on our page?
Almost.
Almost. Well, I'm going to go ahead and say hello and welcome back to another WCN Live here in the break room at the Wilson County News. I'm Julia, your usual host, the marketing and social media specialist.
Hi, I'm Kristen Weaver, Director of Operations.
And today we are joined by...
I'm Abram Garcia, General Sales Manager of Price Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram.
And I'm Renee Campos. I'm a sales consultant at Price CDRJ.
Awesome. And so today we're going to be talking all things price, hence the title, Can You Really Put a Price on This? And from what I've heard about your customer service, you can't. So before we get into the conversation today, we're going to draw a winner for our comment contest. So if you don't know what that is, every week we have a live video, and if you comment on it while we're live, you are entered to win automatically during our drawing the next week. So here we have the pool of names of people who commented on last week's video where we talked the South Texas Home and Garden Show. Shout out to those of you who came.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was a huge turnout. It was super fun. But would one of y'all like to draw today's prize winner?
Go for it, Renee.
Awesome.
Don't pick your own
There's a
name.
winner.
Let's see who
We
won.
got a winner.
It's Nancy Walpole.
Oh,
How sweet.
Nancy,
Yeah.
congratulations.
Congrats,
Nancy.
Nancy. So you have won a C Street Gift Shop gift bag, and I will reach out from my personal page to tell you how you can come pick it up or send someone to pick it up for you. But yeah, and so again, before we get into the questions, as always, we're going to thank our sponsor, which just happens to be Price Chrysler Dodge Ram Jeep. So how fitting. So yeah, thank you. Are y'all still hiring for all positions?
Yes, we are.
Yeah, so if you want to learn more about that, you can look online at pricecdrj.com, and you can also go visit them at their new location, which is recently opened, I think in the last month.
Right,
So
a month.
yeah, so it's supposed to be state of the art. It
Yes,
looks
it is.
state of the art. You'll
It's
have some
pretty
fancy
impressive.
lighting going on.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
Very
really
Gen
nice.
Z, attractive,
Mhm.
So very cool.
Good job.
So yeah, thank you for sponsoring
Thank you.
today's video.
Thank you.
So let's start with who are you and where are you from? And if you're not from Floresville, how did you end up here?
Renee Campos. So I am from San Antonio.
All right.
Heard about the opportunity of getting into sales and heard that they were hiring here and there was a new building opening up. So I took the plunge, went for it. And now I'm in the new building and things are really taking off.
Yeah, so you're relatively new?
Yes, I've only been there 9 months.
Wow. Well, how cool that you get the opportunity to talk about price here today.
Yeah,
Yeah, you must like it a lot.
I love it.
And how about you, Abram?
Well, I've been with Price 2 years now. I live in the Seguin area. I do
Yeah.
travel, but same thing. I heard about this new building. It's a good opportunity, so I travel every day. And it's worth it. Mr. Price is a great guy to work for.
He is.
Yeah.
It's a good company.
It is.
We've heard so many good things. And also, how cool that you get to see all that beautiful scenery coming from Seguin.
Oh, yes.
You must have to take
Beautiful
those
drive.
back
We go through
roads, but-
Lavernia. There's
Yeah.
a lot of deer at night.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
that's the downside. But
Right.
I don't know. Do you drive one of those big Ram trucks?
I
that
do
y'all
drive
sell?
a Ram, but you still got to watch out. I don't want to put any damage on that.
Right.
Yeah, that's
But-
a lot safer than a little car, though.
I got the LED lights, but yeah, you see them on the
Nice.
sides. Oh, look at the deer! Don't jump in the way.
Right.
Not today. So, do you have a history working with other dealerships before y'all came to Price?
How did you start?
Yeah, I don't. Always loved cars though. Always been a big fan of cars. First time I did car sales, so it's now. So
Yeah, very cool.
yeah. Abram has some history.
I've been selling cars since 2005 down in Kingsville, and then I worked in Seguin for a while before working here. So I've only been at this is my third dealership. So
Okay.
see, going on 17 years now in the car business.
Wow, so
So-
you're bringing that leadership and
Yes.
experience
Yes.
here to Price.
Right.
Oh, cool.
Some good
Well,
tenure.
what a great place for you to start with someone with so much experience
Oh,
to
yeah.
teach you.
Great
Yeah,
mentors for sure.
that's
Oh, thank you.
awesome.
Oh,
Yeah.
Linda asks a good question right after what you just said, but what made you have a passion for cars?
Yeah.
Just something I grew up doing. I used to work on engines a lot, rebuilt a couple of motors, and just got a passion for vehicles in general. And so I do appreciate a lot of the technology that's coming out now and some of the features that we have. And it's just it's a great thing to be around.
Very cool, yeah. And so some folks may be confused about Price since it had operated out of the same buildings as Richardson Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
So can you kind of explain the history of Price's locations and how you've operated in Floresville so far?
Well, Price is the owner now. It's a family business.
Okay.
But we did work out of the Polaris building for almost 3 years
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
until we got the new building built. So, I mean, all our business was funneling through them. But now we're our own entity,
your own.
and
Yeah.
eventually it's going to be just all Price Motors. But yeah.
Oh, okay.
So is Price connected to Richardson's?
Yes, they're family. I
Mhm.
believe his wife's Richardson, and so it's a family-owned
Oh,
business.
Okay,
Mhm.
so
Mhm.
Mr. Price and then Mrs. Price, but is a Richardson.
Right,
Mhm.
correct.
Interesting. Okay, I see how that works.
Yep.
Cool. So that kind of clarifies what was going on there.
Yeah.
But congrats on finally getting into your new building. How is it so far? Are
Yeah.
y'all liking it?
It's
It's-
exciting.
yeah,
a
it's
lot of
very
room.
exciting.
A lot of room
Yeah.
for activities.
Great. You get your
Yeah.
own office,
Oh yeah,
We do.
yeah, we have our own offices, so it's
Sweet.
really nice. Yeah.
Ooh.
but it's nice for the customers.
Oh,
As
yes.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just mentioned a lot of room for activities. Have y'all had any recently?
Well, we do a lot of training. Now we have a
Mhm.
conference room we can train.
Oh, that's
Um,
great.
Before we shared a building with the Polaris guys, so it's
Mhm.
kind of just all huddled up in that small building. So,
Mhm.
so we do have conference room. Now we have our own main office. Each one of them got their own office that's kind of closed off.
Yeah.
So it's a big deal. And we got cars in the showroom, so you can just stroll in there. You want to have a cup of coffee, look at 3 or 4 cars while you know.
Mhm.
So it's really
That's
nice.
Really nice.
Oh,
Yeah, and you
great.
just mentioned so all of your salesmen have their own private offices. That means when you're buying your car, you're not just
Correct.
out in the open talking about
Mhm.
financial
That is
information
correct.
for everyone to overhear.
Right.
That's really nice,
Yeah.
very private.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, what has changed working there now that you have a designated building for all of your things going on?
I think the environment, the culture, just it's a little different now. Like you're seeing this thing getting built and finally you're in it, so the excitement's there. There's a lot of energy.
Mhm.
So that's the main thing right now. The energy in the showroom and just the people buzzing through and coming through. Just we're about customer service at the end of the day. I know we like cars,
Mhm.
Mhm.
but my thing is I like to help people out, figure out what they need, and help them out. So
Right.
Absolutely. And so with your new facilities, I also understand you have your own service department and
Correct.
parts and all that fun stuff.
we do have 18 bays and they're double wide bays, so these guys can work on 2 cars at a time.
Dang.
Great.
Like I said, we are looking for people to fill that up to help
Mhm.
out. We have plenty of room. We do have parts as well. We do accessories, parts. We can build your Jeep. That's the first thing people want to do when you get a Jeep, put tires and lifts. We can do all that.
Yeah.
So we have all that available there. One-stop shop from buying your car to accessorizing it to servicing it. We're there for you.
Wow. Yeah, that's pretty convenient, I gotta
Oh,
say,
yeah.
especially y'all being a Jeep dealership.
Right.
Mhm.
Jeeps are known for being built out.
Mhm.
So
One-stop shop.
We even have shirts and caps and all kinds of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You know, duckies
fun.
there.
Yeah, we have
Yeah.
the.
So if you're a true fan,
Yeah.
it really is a one-stop shop. Very
Correct.
cool. So speaking of all of those perks, what other perks do customers get when they purchase a vehicle from Price?
First of all, I like to say the service. I always tell my customers, call me anytime. I give them my cell phone number, even if it's on Sunday. I had somebody call me on Sunday. They're having issues with their car. Hey, let's get this figured out. Got them a tow truck. Brought the Jeep in. Had a vehicle ready for them when they came in on Monday, so they
Wow.
can drive around. So it's all about customer service. We
Mhm.
offer that. Of course, we offer a lot more, but
Mhm.
the service is the biggest thing we can offer.
Yeah.
That's great.
Everybody likes to call somebody and
Mhm.
get them on the phone when they have issues.
Mhm. Yeah.
Sometimes calling the warranty company, all that doesn't work. So
Mhm.
you call me or call your sales guy, and we're
Mhm.
gonna answer the phone.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
That's really
Yeah.
good to hear.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
and I agree with them all the way on that. And since it is a small town,
Mhm.
we have to have that small town connection with everybody.
Correct.
Absolutely.
So yeah, we give quality service. We treat everybody the way they want to be treated.
Yep.
Mhm.
Right.
Yep.
And that must be refreshing on the end of being a salesman too. That it's
Absolutely,
not
yeah.
always just this transactional relationship that you
Right.
have
No,
with
we
people.
actually create relationships and
Yeah.
we always keep in touch with people.
Mhm.
Right.
That's really sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know that would be really reassuring to just be able to call my dealership and know that someone's always going to pick up the phone
Yeah.
Right.
and they're going to be
Mhm.
willing to help me with my problems and
Yeah.
answer my dumb questions because I don't know very much about cars. But so really good to hear. If you were buying a car, why would you recommend choosing Price? From your experience selling them so far, is there any specific reason you would recommend going with your dealership over another?
Overall, the experience.
The
The experience is going to be great. You're not going to have the pressure of the big city. It's not going to be that kind of buzz. It feels just like a Floresville feel.
Yeah.
Anywhere you go here, you get that nice friendly vibe. You're going to get the same thing with us.
Yep,
Right
exactly.
here. And you know, speaking of big cities, yeah, it is scary to test drive a car
Yeah.
in San Antonio. And here you can just pull it on a 181,
Mhm.
go in a little circle. You
Yep.
get to
Yeah.
experience those low speeds. You get the highway speed.
You still get
Yeah.
that.
Wow.
That's true.
Yep.
Yeah. So,
We do have a route. It's, like you said, down 181. You take a right at Walmart, come back around, circle in. You don't have to get on the highway, just that 181 street right there.
Mhm.
Takes you back to the dealership.
Oh, that's
Oh,
good.
You get a
yeah,
good feel
because
for
you
the
just
car.
go like around behind
Mhm.
on.
Mhm.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's real nice. And it's all right-hand turns, so
Right.
you don't have to.
Exactly.
Yeah. Ooh,
Safe.
I like that. I might have to go test drive a car just
There you
for
go.
now. So, speaking of test driving and things, though, we've also heard that you offer used as well as new vehicles. So, let's talk about that. How do you get your used vehicles? How do you certify them? And do you accept trade-ins? You know.
We are accepting trade-ins right now. We're offering top dollar for trade-ins because the market for used cars, it's hard to get a used car right now.
Mm-hmm.
We do buy stuff at auction. We do have other companies that sell us vehicles, but we do like to get trade-ins from our customers.
Mhm.
Those are the best ones, you know.
Makes sense.
We get to drive them and see what they're about, and of course they go through service. So every car that we sell goes through an inspection, oil change and whatnot before it goes in the lot. Any dents, dings, and stuff like that are taken care of, and then of course we wash and vacuum it so it's ready for sale.
Very
So.
nice. All right. And so, I guess, how do you ensure that your used vehicles that you offer are like top notch and fairly priced? Is there anything that you look for when you're looking at that?
Yes, anything that can be serviced, we do have ASC certified techs or master techs, and we put them on the lift. Like I said, we have the 18 bays. It's all
Yeah.
state of the art stuff. So you go in there, it's like wow, it's like a coliseum in there. It's different.
It's like a car lab.
Yeah, it's neat. And these guys are like doctors working on
Yeah.
these things. They're going there.
Yeah.
They're in there. Sometimes you can't even see them where you are. You're inside the engine. They're working on stuff, but they know what they're doing. We have really well qualified techs, and so they
Yeah,
inspect these vehicles and put them out. If there's any issues that arise afterwards, of course, we're going to take care of it as well. So
Right.
we like to give that peace of mind as well. So
All right. And so, you mentioned that your service bay seems very large.
yes,
Do y'all service cars that aren't Dodge or even American made?
yes, we do. We
right.
do service any vehicles. If we can't work on it, say it's something we do sublet the vehicle, but we try to take care of all the vehicles that we get in. So
In-house.
Well, would someone
Mhm.
who maybe didn't buy a car from y'all still be able to call you up to?
oh,
make a service
definitely,
appointment?
definitely, yeah. Oil
Cool.
changes, anything like that they need, just
Mhm.
come on in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fun. And you mentioned that y'all have coffee in your waiting room
Oh, yeah.
and stuff like that.
We have
so-
we have premium snacks and coffee. We have the Starbucks coffee.
Oh,
So-
we'll just go for that.
yeah, just
Yeah,
go
honestly.
hang out,
Well-
look at the place. It's
Yeah.
really nice.
Shout out from Sherry Manti. She says the service area is fast and very friendly. You can trust
Thank
the
you.
work they do on your car.
Thank you.
Thank you, appreciate that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And so, I guess my next question, and this is probably going to be a fun one, but what were your most popular vehicles in 2022? Let's talk.
Of course, the Jeep Wrangler.
Yeah.
Everybody, they
Gladiator,
sell
too.
themselves as
Classic.
gladiators, you know.
Yeah.
The Ram product was very hot. The 3500s, the dualies. We have a lot of farmers and ranchers out here.
Mhm.
Yes.
So those, as soon as they hit the lot, they're gone.
Yeah,
you
those
know.
things are made for work.
And then, surprisingly, the Grand Wagoneer, or the Grand Wagoneer and the Grand Cherokee. Those
I've
are,
actually seen a lot of those in the parking
Wagoneer.
lots
Yeah.
more recently.
we
They
are getting about 74 of those this next coming month. We are going to fill up the lot with those. So,
Right.
Those are
Yeah,
pretty
those
hot.
of you looking for a
Awesome.
very cool mom car.
yeah. Well, they have the 2-row and the 3-row. So
Yeah.
you can get, like, the mom car, you can get those sportier editions, the
Hmm,
2-row.
Smaller, more
I
Yeah.
gotta see what
So-
that is. I don't know what that is.
I know.
Yeah, they're
Well, I
super
was
gonna
nice.
look it
I
up.
like it.
If you know what, like, I'm going to use the Chevy version as an example, but like the Suburban, it's the
That's the
new
Wagoneer,
Jeep
yep.
version
Oh.
of that. So it's,
Right.
it's
Really?
big. It's like the size of your
She's
car.
been doing her
She drives an
research.
Yeah,
Expedition.
she has.
Okay,
Well,
yeah, you can get a
they're
Wagoneer.
they're
It's about the
pretty.
size of the
I'm
Expedition.
thinking.
Mhm.
And so you were just talking about some of the cooler technologies that are being put into these vehicles. Can you talk some of those more recent ones that have developed?
So a good example on the Wagoneer, that thing has a ton of technology. So you have a passenger screen that you can actually access maps on and say the driver's focusing on the road and he tells you, hey, let's grab some burgers, you can actually search on your screen and then send it over to his screen. And then he can just hit accept. And
it has two screens.
It has two screens.
Yeah,
The
so
main
you're just
screen
saying,
and a
like,
passenger screen.
It's in the,
does it
yeah,
go
in the
like all
dash.
the way across?
Goes
No,
all the
well,
way.
there's
Well, there's
They're
a
like
there's a
separation.
division, but
Yeah.
it does go most of the way across.
Nice.
It's
And it's
pretty
actually,
That's
yeah, and it's actually
crazy.
designed so the driver can't see it.
Oh, so it's
there's-
not a
It's
distraction.
not a distraction.
Mm.
Only the passenger can see.
Oh, that's nice. That's
really
like
cool
those
feature.
like screen protectors you can put on your phone.
Yeah,
So that, okay.
yeah, similar to that. Yeah.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
a lot of technology is crazy.
Mhm.
Another thing that I've heard that some newer cars do is like it'll display toward the bottom of the like windshield.
Oh,
certain
yeah,
Heads up,
stats.
the heads-up display.
Heads up display, they have that too. But
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Can you explain what that is?
Basically, just displays your miles per hour that you're traveling. Also
Ooh.
gives you the time. It just helps you keep your eyes on the road, so you
Yeah,
don't have
so-
to look down.
Right.
Also
Yeah.
gives you updates on speed limits.
Mhm.
It'll also populate on the
Ooh.
on your window.
That's a
Ooh,
big deal.
That's really nice.
Thank you. That would be
I know.
helpful.
Yeah.
A lot of us over here in South Texas are a little bit heavy-footed.
Just a little bit.
So
Yeah, myself.
just a wee bit, yeah. So can you tell us what you think made each of those popular vehicles you were mentioning enticing? You know, why do you think that they were so popular, other than, of course, the aesthetic of having a Jeep Wrangler?
Well,
You know.
the technology, Dodge is on their game for our technology, and then the look.
Really?
You look at the look on these vehicles, it's their style.
Oh,
It's,
yeah.
it's
They are
mainly
sharp.
the style from the Jeep to down to the Dodge products. Dodge is remaining, they're keeping that old school style,
Mhm.
so the muscle cars look, and then
Yeah.
your Jeeps, you know, they stand out. It's a Jeep product, and they're 4-wheel drive. You can take it to the beach. You got mud, you know, you're gonna go through there, and so I think that's what's selling these vehicles, the style mainly, and
Mhm.
the technology.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Interesting.
And I mean, most people, if you're buying a Dodge vehicle or a Jeep vehicle, you're doing it because you like how those
Yeah.
cars look, you know. And not a lot of other car brands, I don't think really any other car brand has kept that classic style
Correct.
that
Mhm.
Dodge has.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're keeping the horsepower. We still have the Hellcat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Let's talk some of that. What are some of the more cool cars that you, or trucks that you have on the lot currently?
I would say, see, the coolest car out there. I mean, we are getting an order for Hellcats, and those things are just this. It's about the horsepower of that car and the style.
How much horsepower does it push out?
We're right under 800. It's,
Oh my
It
gosh.
depends on the model
Yeah, it
you
depends
get,
on the
because you can get the
model.
red
Yeah.
eye, you can get the stock. You're looking about 800 horsepower.
What are you talking about? What is this vehicle?
It's a Hellcat. It's a
Yeah,
there's a
that's a
Challenger
version
and
of-
a Charger.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
You
a
need to
version
look
of
these up.
those. I
Yep.
do,
Mhm.
but I know what the Charger and those things are.
Yeah,
I've
but-
I
not
know
heard
that a
of.
popular, what are they called, like add-on, I guess, or
Mhm.
modification to the Hellcats is turning them into wide body
Yes, there's a
vehicles.
wide body.
Can y'all do that at your service?
You can order it as a wide body. It's just a
Ooh.
little bit. It has a wider stance to it.
Yeah.
More aggressive look. Yep.
Wow.
They look really cool.
Yeah.
All right. Any other ones? I know that the Dodge, is it the Durango? They have like a really cool SRT.
It is the SRT package. That's
Yeah.
Mhm.
that's if you want the mom wagon, but then you want the horsepower as
Yeah.
well.
Mhm.
You get the
Oh, that
performance
sounds
as
nice.
well.
Yeah, so-
Yeah.
I would
Very
like that.
cool.
You did your research.
Mm.
Good job.
Well, my best friend drives a little sports car,
Okay,
so
awesome.
she did most of the research for me.
You need to go by visit us. We'll show you around.
Yeah, I might have to. Yeah.
Well, real quick, circling back to service, see how good you are on the spot here, but Linda wants to know how much it is for an oil change.
Right now, we do have a special. Depending on how many quarts of oil, we have $49.95. That's a
Ooh.
oil change and tire rotation.
What?
We have a
Nice.
special going on.
Oh,
Mhm.
that's really
Oh
good.
my gosh.
Yeah, y'all check
So
it
come
out.
see us.
No, I might
Mhm.
need to go see y'all.
Yeah. It's pretty neat the way it works.
Mhm.
Now you drive in. We do have a wheel alignment machine that actually you drive over, and it'll
Okay.
show you need an alignment. And then
Oh.
your advisor goes out there, and she'll go over your vehicle and tell you what you need as far as your oil change. If you need wipers or anything, they'll offer
Mhm.
all that as well. So it's a
Nice.
pretty neat service they have.
Well, I just found out very recently that wipers are a thing that you have to replace
Yes.
like pretty frequently.
Yes.
I
Mhm.
didn't realize that.
And you
That's
see,
why
if you
this
don't go to
week-
dealerships like ours, nobody will tell you. But if you
Right.
drive in and it's time for new wipers,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's tough when it starts raining and your wipers aren't working. You're like, I can't see anything.
Yes,
so
it's
the
annoying.
little maintenance things like that, we'll
Mhm.
take care of brakes, wipers, batteries, and all that. Tires, we can get it all done at our place.
For those that maybe don't know, like I didn't, how often do you need to replace some of those things?
It depends if you leave your car out in the sun because they dry up.
Yeah.
But I'd say maybe every 2 years for your wipers, probably a good idea to change out.
All right.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine just went out and it's been about 2 years.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah, I just never realized that was a thing you had to
Yeah.
replace
Nope.
frequently. But that makes sense as
Mhm.
to why you can buy wipers at stores.
Right.
'Cause
Yeah.
they must be pretty.
And they'll change them out for you right then.
Mhm.
Just pay for the wiper and you pop them in.
Very nice.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, what other models of cars do y'all sell? Can we kind of go down the list? Because y'all have quite a family of
Mhm.
vehicles.
Right.
That is a lot.
So, let's.
So in the Ram line, we have 1500s, 2500s, 3500s. You can also get 45s and
Whoa.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
for
can
commercial
get-
businesses.
Yeah, commercial.
Yeah.
Yeah, more commercial vehicles. On the car side, we have the Chargers, Challengers. We have the Hornet coming up.
The Hornet's a
Hornet.
new. That's all new Dodge Hornet. It's gonna be a small SUV.
Oh,
Really nice. We're gonna get
Sounds
one in probably about
cute.
2 weeks. So I'll be posting on
Dang.
Facebook, taking pictures and whatnot. So.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to follow y'all on Facebook. Y'all are tagged in the description
Oh,
of this
yeah.
video. So
Mhm.
if you're not already following them,
Mhm.
definitely go do
Check
that
'em
so
out.
you can keep up.
Yeah.
But what else? What else?
We do have Chrysler products as well. Chrysler
Okay.
300. That's a big seller for us. It's a full-size car.
Yeah.
A real nice look to it.
Mhm.
It's got,
Um,
like, classy
Pacifica.
muscle car.
It's one of the best. Well, it is the
Oh, yeah.
best van that's out there. The Chrysler Pacifica. So if you need a family
Really?
vehicle,
Okay.
yeah, it's got the
Okay.
dual sliding doors. It's got all kinds of
Ooh.
features.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So.
That's really nice.
What else do we sell? Jeeps, Rams, Chryslers. We have
Right.
a mix of everything.
Mm.
And of course, we have our used car selection.
Yeah.
We carry everything from, right now we have, like I said, a Raptor. We have Corvettes. Carry everything,
Yeah, we
from
got a good
imports
mixture.
to domestics. We
Yeah.
have it all.
Yeah, we
And
actually have a white body Challenger
Yeah.
available right
Oh,
now for
hey.
some pre-owned.
Yeah.
So.
Very nice.
And we have 2 Corvettes. We have
Yeah.
a white one and a red one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, so
You
if
can
y'all
see
are,
them in the Wilson County News this week in
that's
their
what
ad.
we're currently
Mhm.
referencing. We have it on the table, but is that the very back page of
Yeah.
section A? Yeah. Y'all's ad is always right there. Actually.
Yeah.
So
Let me show
this
you.
is that the Easter edition?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. A couple weeks
Whoever
ago.
does your
y'all's-
ads, pretty good. They do a really good job for us.
Yes,
That
that
would
is
be
Taryn.
Taryn.
Yes, she
She's
sure
super
does.
Taryn.
Yes.
Hunting
She's
for a new
amazing.
ride.
Mhm.
That's neat.
Mhm. That's really cute. Yeah. So, what are y'all's favorite cars that y'all sell or that y'all have?
Well, I have a Ram truck.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's my favorite thing that I like. I do have a Laramie. Eventually, I want to get a Limited, which is a higher end
Mhm.
truck. It's just super nice from the stitching on the seats, just the interior, the lighting. At nighttime, you have the little accent lightings. It's just,
Mm.
Ooh,
Yeah,
so if you
it's
drop
really
a fry
beautiful
or
truck.
something, you can
A
fire
fry.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I'll save that for later. But it does have the power boards that come out, so you still have. It looks like it's lifted because you
Mhm.
don't have to have the boards coming down. So the power boards come out and go back
Oh.
in.
Yeah.
LED lighting. Actually, when
Yeah.
you're turning, the lights actually go to the way you're turning. So when you're turning to
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
to the
That's
street.
really smart.
Yeah, there's a lot of different
Wow.
features. A 12-inch
Beautiful.
screen.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
That's
Mhm.
actually my favorite too.
He has a Ram as well.
I have a Ram as well, but yeah,
Yeah.
Limited's it's a very nice truck. A lot of features, all the features you can possibly think of. You
Mhm.
can also get a sunroof on it.
Ooh,
So,
yeah.
My wife's favorite would be a Rubicon. Just trying to get a Rubicon. Right now she's driving 300, which is a Chrysler product,
Yeah.
but eventually she wants to get into a Rubicon Jeep.
Yeah, I was
So-
gonna ask. That's a Jeep, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the difference between like Rubicon and Wrangler and like Safari?
Rubicon's already ready to go. It's got the tires. It's got the suspension, everything. You can go
Yeah.
trail riding.
Okay.
I mean, you can do that with
Okay,
any
so-
Jeep, but the Rubicon's just a little bit more. It's ready
Made
to
for
go.
that.
Yeah, it's made for that.
Absolutely ready, yeah.
So that's what the Rubicon's made.
Okay, that makes sense. I can see why that would be
Mhm.
exciting for her. Yeah. So we've talked a lot about like the vehicles y'all offer and the vehicles y'all like, but we haven't talked yet about working at Price, and we did start off the video by saying y'all are hiring.
Yes.
So what is it like working there? What do you like? What do you do every day?
It's a very fun environment, and being in a new building, it's exciting, like Abram mentioned.
Mhm.
it's professionalism and friendly faces.
Yeah.
So everybody
Awesome.
there's there to make people happy, help them out of situations that they didn't think they could get out of.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, we all come together as a team. We help each other out, try to make
Right.
the process as fast as possible. Nobody likes to sit at dealerships for hours,
Yeah.
so we try to cut that down and get you out as soon as possible.
And just in case, your facility is a really nice place to wait.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, yeah.
So.
Oh, yeah.
That makes it a little easier now too.
Yeah.
People are like,
Yeah.
we're in the Polaris building. I was like,
Mhm.
how long is this gonna take? But now you got a place to lounge. You have free Wi-Fi. You
Like,
have
what?
ports
It's
for your
ready
cell
already?
phones.
And Starbucks
Premium
coffee.
snacks,
Yeah.
coffee. We got popcorn. We have granola bars and all kinds of stuff. You just you can hang out there if you want and just wait for your finance guy to sign you up.
Sure.
Yeah. And I assume that's also a perk for y'all.
Oh, not well. Yeah, for us, it's
Yeah.
it makes it easier for us to do our job. You know, just slows
Mhm.
things down a little
You
bit.
don't
We have
have to-
TV now that people
Yeah.
can watch, and
Yeah.
Really make them comfortable.
Yeah.
Exactly.
right now we have a fireplace going on the TV, so it just makes it look like a living room.
Very
Cozy.
cozy.
Yeah, it's very cozy.
Homey.
Mhm.
Sweet.
Yeah, fits your hometown
Mhm.
vibes.
There you go.
Absolutely.
That's what it's about.
What do you like about it?
I like helping people out. That's probably the main thing, but it's not the same thing every day because you get
Right.
different people in all the time. There's different objections and stuff, and I like to overcome objections and help people out. So it's kind of routine because your process is there, but it's always different because it's different people and different obstacles.
Yeah.
And then the energy. You know, at the end of the day, we are friends and we're family. You know,
Right.
we all come together and we talk about, you know, things that we did for the weekend, stuff like that. So it's a big family, but at the end of the day, we're all trying to help. You know, if somebody has a deal, it's like everybody's in the deal. Hey, how can I help? Can I go put gas for you? What do you need done? And the culture there is just very hands-on and helpy. So
Yeah.
that's what I like about it.
I love that. Yeah.
right.
And so let's talk about what positions are you specifically hiring for? I know you say
Yeah.
all positions, but what does that
Well,
encompass?
from service to sales, we are hiring salespeople on our side. We do need some technicians. Like I said, we have 18 bays. We need to fill those up with technicians.
Yeah.
We need people that change oil. We do need people with parts, receptionist, we're back office people. So eventually we'll get to a point where we're selling a lot more cars. We're going to need more people. So right now is the time to get in, build your career here at Prices.
yeah.
It's a big deal for us.
Is there a lot of room for career growth?
Oh yeah, well, yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. There's always room for
Mhm.
improvement here.
Sounds like
Oh, I mean, positions that
Mhm.
come open, but it is a big building to fill. Right now, we're running on a short staff, but
Yeah.
eventually, we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna need more people. So right now is the time to get in, and build your career.
Exciting times.
Right.
Yep.
Mhm.
And so I know that we can go online and check it out at pricecdrj.com.
Correct.
What if people have questions before they want to start applying for jobs?
Well, they can come see us if they want to stop by.
Okay.
I can fill them in. The job description, what's needed and what's not. For the other positions, there's other people, managers that'll go over the positions and what's needed and what's expected.
Right.
Like I say, always come in, fill out an application, ask any questions. We're really friendly. We'll show you around. So,
Very
Great.
cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, speaking of.
do you want to sell cars? Because you know a lot about cars.
I don't know. I don't think I have enough time for that. But no, that would be fun though. It seems like a really
It is
fun
fun.
job.
It is.
Yeah,
We
it
do
gives me a
on-job
lot of
training
different
and make it
people. Very cool. So let's move back into more of the car stuff. I wanted to kind of split up
Okay.
cars. We're talking about people back to cars, so we don't get bored here. So we know that dealership packages or features that are added onto vehicles at the dealership can vary from location to location. So can you tell us about the packages that Price offers?
Did you go with the price protection package?
The price protection package, that's one of them. Really good package to get. You get a ceramic, it's like a ceramic coating that gets applied to the vehicle. It is
Okay.
warranted for up to 7 years.
Whoa.
It also is the same thing that's applied, not on the exterior, but you get a similar protection applied interior as well.
Okay.
And also covers you for 7 years. So if you accidentally spill some coffee, if the kids leave crayons in the back and they melt, those kind of things are all covered in that warranty. So I
That's
encourage
really
people with
nice.
families to get it. Also people that leave their cars outside because that's going to protect the paint.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So-
that ceramic coating.
Well, it keeps your value in the vehicle.
Exactly.
You know, it keeps it
Yeah.
looking new for those 7 years if anything comes up.
Mhm.
Also in that package, you do have the key replacement.
Mhm.
You know, keys are really expensive nowadays, so you get the
Yeah,
key
it's like
replacement.
$200.
You get how many keys a year? Is it
I
one or
believe
two?
it's two.
Two up to
Yeah,
up to 2 years.
yeah.
Windshield doing repair and
Ooh.
crack, so you can get the windshield fixed.
Yeah.
Tire package.
The tire package as well. So you know, sometimes you get that curb rash and stuff like that. We do repair that. So and actually your tires as well. If you get you run over something, and you puncture your tire.
Yeah.
That's all included in that package.
Oh, that's good to
Yeah.
know. Yeah. Well, yeah,
And
'cause
of course,
there's-
we do offer extended warranties and stuff just to maintain your vehicle and keep it on the road. Gap insurance as well, just to protect your investment, just in case anything does happen and the vehicle's totaled. It covers your whole entire
Yeah.
note. So
Mhm.
Well,
so
seems
we
like
offer
all
those
of
things.
those- It seems like your packages are really geared toward taking care of your customers.
Yes,
Mhm.
we want to make sure they're taken care of.
All the
you
things
know.
that come up,
Right.
Yeah.
covering all of that.
So anything that happens, just
Mhm.
give y'all a call.
Yeah.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, you also mentioned that you can help your customers build out their vehicles, whether or not they want to do that right when they buy it or little by little. But I guess that means that you offer some of that custom type work. So can you do that for used vehicles as well, or vehicles purchased from other dealers?
We can do the aftermarket accessories for used vehicles. If we're building out a vehicle, that's where I come in. I build out I sit down with you and we actually pick the color, the options
Yeah.
from the interior to the exterior, the tire, the wheels, exactly the way you want it.
Okay.
I do that quite a bit, actually, a few times a week. People come in. All it does is it costs you $1 to order the vehicle.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
so you sit down with me, build the vehicle, put your name on it. Actually, when it comes in, the Monroney sticker will have your name custom built for you.
How long does it take?
80 to 90 days.
Okay.
It's something very specific for
Yeah.
us, sunroofs and extra
Mhm.
features like that up to 120 days.
Okay.
But right now it's 80, 90 days. Some vehicles are coming sooner than later depending on the
Right.
options that you get.
Mhm.
So it doesn't take very long at all, but you'll get exactly, we have people coming in there and they want, say, a black vehicle with tan interior and they want this
Mhm.
wheel and that wheel.
Then they just have
custom
to wait
order it.
for it a
Yeah.
little bit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm. But otherwise, you have a
That's
lot on the
worth it.
lot.
Yes.
So just walk away with the
Yeah,
vehicle.
but we do have plenty of options
Great.
on the lot, so you do have both options.
Yeah.
It's
Very
not like, oh, we
interesting.
don't have it, go somewhere
Yeah.
else. Well, you know what, we can order it for you.
Mhm.
Within 80, 90 days.
Sure.
Do y'all also sell aftermarket accessories for, like, maybe not Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, Jeep family? Like, maybe if someone's wanting to upgrade their speakers or...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do any upgrade.
Mhm.
Like our
Okay.
technicians are set up for that. So
Very
if we
cool.
can order it online and get it in, they'll put it on there. So
Mhm.
Ooh, all right. Good to know.
Exciting.
So, we just reached the end of my question list.
Well, I did have
So-
another circling back to service again. You have a
Mhm.
lot of
Good questions
response
in
on
the
that.
comments.
But didn't you say you don't need an appointment to?
you don't need an appointment.
If you needed something, just drive up.
Right, just drive up
Mhm.
and they'll get you
Yeah.
set up there. If it's something that needs to be fixed later on or need a part,
Yeah.
what they'll do, then they'll set an appointment for you.
Follow up.
Yeah,
Okay,
once we get that
yeah.
part in.
Cool.
Is there anything you recommend setting an appointment for, like, that's not an oil change or...
Well, it depends on the service that you're gonna need. Like I said, if it's a part they need to order, they'll get the part in first before they
Mhm.
get you in there.
Right.
Oil change and
Yeah.
stuff they'll do right now. We have actually techs just taking in oil changes, tire
Ready to go.
rotations and stuff like that.
Oh,
Very
great.
nice.
Yeah.
All the simple stuff.
Yeah,
you
basic
can-
maintenance.
Great. And that
Yeah.
wonderful deal that you said, if you want to mention that again, the oil change
Yeah,
special.
oil change $49.95 on most
Ooh.
cars,
Yeah.
depending on how many
Nice.
quarts of oil, but it's
Mhm.
$49.95.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Tire rotation as well.
Ooh, and that's included?
Yeah,
All
it's
of it?
included.
Ooh,
Yeah, that's a good deal.
nice. Yeah, that's really good.
It is.
So, I guess to kind of wrap things up, where should folks go to keep up with price as y'all get new vehicles, or maybe to learn more about possibly careers with y'all, or inquire about buying one?
I'd say our Facebook. Our
Mhm.
Facebook,
Okay.
we're really heavy on Facebook. We have put our customers on there after they buy a car.
Yeah.
We get a lot of messages on our Facebook.
Mhm.
We respond to that pretty quickly.
Good.
And then after that, of course, we have our website. You're
Right.
looking for a car, you get on there. You want to build one, you can build it on there.
Ooh.
We're looking for careers. It shows where to go to apply as well. So
Wonderful.
our website and Facebook
Mhm.
are probably the
Website and
main.
Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And
so-
you've been pretty regular in the Wilson County News
Yes.
too,
Yes.
so
Yeah.
keeping
Pretty
our
much
readers
every
informed.
week.
Pam's one of my best friends.
Mhm. Right.
I know. So sad she's not here today.
I know. I thought she would be here.
Say hello.
Yeah.
She's watching.
Yeah.
Hey, Pam.
I'm sure she is. But yeah,
We love
so
Pam.
you heard them. You can look online at pricecdrj.com. You can find them on Facebook, Price Chrysler Dodge Ram Jeep. They're also tagged in this video. And they're always, when they are in the newspaper, on the very back page of Section A. So if you take the newspaper and you pull out that first group of papers that's folded together and just flip it over, their ad's right there. So, and
Easy.
you definitely should do that with this week's ad because one, there's a really cute joke on it, but two, they've got a lot of really nice looking. Are those all used vehicles on
These
there?
are used cars.
Yeah. So wow, those are sharp. So yeah. All right.
Pretty good.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us. And so I want to wrap things up. Thank y'all, our viewers, for joining us today. And if you don't already know, maybe you're a newcomer here, we are live every Wednesday at 10 a.m. for our WCN Live series. So do definitely follow us here on Facebook if you want to get notified about more of our videos. But again, be sure to check out Price. They're also the sponsor of this video. So pretty cool stuff there. They've been the sponsor for the last, several months. A good minute.
Yeah.
Pretty much the whole beginning of 2023. So thank y'all so much for that, for making these videos possible. And yeah, in case you missed any of our conversation, we did talk all things Price. Including some of the history and how it's owned by a family. So definitely share that with friends who like cars. Maybe you know someone who's looking to buy a car. Give it a like while you're here, and remember to drop a comment in these last few moments so that you're entered to win next week's comment contest. And congrats again to Nancy Walpole, the winner of this week. But with that, we're going to wrap it up. So thank you guys again.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you all for having us.
Yeah. Thank you guys, and we hope to see you next Wednesday at 10 a.m.
See you then.
Bye.